Back with the MobiScribe, and I just wanted to give some first impressions and some things immediately upon unboxing it. It is way smaller, as I had said in my previous video, than the reMarkable, which is my go-to device now. I use this for virtually everything work-wise, and that's the comparison of the two. You can see that. Let's get a little contrast there. And so a couple of first things. I want to compare these two. I think they're the closest on the market of devices that do this. You can tell immediately that they're different sizes. This is a handheld thing. You can put it in one hand. I like that. That's a really great feature. Quick meeting, quick notes, you know, grocery store run or something quick, or you got to have your hands free. This will easily drop into your, you know, coat pocket or something, and bring it out with the hopefully with the cover. And so first impressions, plastic, feels plastic, so that's, you know, you pretty much expect that. It doesn't particularly feel like a high quality plastic, but it's solid. It probably will get some scratches if I don't use that cover that's provided. It has a real thin sheen of plastic screen protector on it right now, or pretty much not on the screen itself, but on the edges here, which I'll take off if I wind up keeping the device. We'll probably run it through its paces a little bit and see what it can do. The back of the reMarkable, on the other hand, has this aluminum feeling thing, which is really nice. I mean, it really feels good. And of course, the reMarkable has this rubber desk stopper. This way it doesn't move when it's flat on a surface when you're writing. This MobiScribe doesn't have anything like that at all, so we'll see how that holds up. One of the things that is really evident is that these two companies have two different philosophies. reMarkable essentially has the philosophy of, hey, we want to disconnect you from the world. We don't want you looking at a calendar. We don't want you browsing. We want you in whatever your work is. I really like that philosophy. It was really one of the things that drove me toward the reMarkable and toward the workability of this tablet. MobiScribe has a browser, so let's just turn it on and start taking a look at it. Turning it on, holding it down, and you're witnessing a live how long it takes to turn on. Okay, it's loading. It was completely off, and now it's on, and it's loading, and it's loading. Oh my, I don't know if I like that. Okay, well, it's on. 4 hours later, it seems. Notes. There's the notes. We can create a new note. So this has the option of, you can do the pen here, choose a pen that looks like a pencil, a fountain pen, and then like a brush, so you can have some wider. It really responds well, for sure. It really has no latency at all. I mean, it's good. It feels good. I really like it. In the sense that it feels like paper. It feels like the reMarkable in paper. Not quite as good as the reMarkable. reMarkable does have an edge on this. It feels, and it's just a matter of feeling, and it's very subjective, so you may feel differently. So this does work nice, and it looks like it would work. You can also change, I noticed, the orientation of where the menu bar is, so you can have it on this side or this side. I've often wanted that for the reMarkable, and it doesn't give you that option. You can't have it over here, which I would have preferred most of the time. But so that's a change. Or difference. This thing has a USB mini SD card. You can do a mini SD card and put all your stuff on here. That's a difference. Definitely not available on the reMarkable. reMarkable, though, does have the uploading Wi-Fi to an iPhone app or to a Windows app, and all of your documents are available on all of your other devices. I don't think that's the case with this device. I was looking, and it is not evident that you can, although you can connect to Wi-Fi, which I've already done. This thing is connected to Wi-Fi, as you can see. I don't see that there is an app that you can send your documents to and from. That would be a huge letdown if that's the case. I'm still learning this thing along with you, so I'm just showing you what I'm finding and what I'm looking at in terms of the difference between these two. So you can have your ebooks here. It's unknown if all of my ebooks are on BarnesandNoble.com or Amazon.com. Will those work on this device? Or do they have to be broken .pub files or something along those lines? That remains to be seen. Probably not. I don't think Amazon is going to let you put their books on this device. Something tells me that probably is not the way it works. This device, though, has a calendar. Does that link up to my Outlook calendar? I don't know. We'll find out. And it has a browser. You can actually browse the internet on this device. I just saw it, browser right there, and you can go on, and it's got Google as your default, and you can actually run. So here's the again, difference in worldview, difference in ideas. reMarkable would say, you know what, if you want to browse the internet, there's more beautiful ways to do that, not on our black and white device. And MobiScribe would say, no, you can do it right here. So not really sure what the thinking was behind that. Aside from it turning on, being clunky and slow, the responsiveness of going from note to note seems to be pretty quick. About as quick, I'd say, as the reMarkable. Although the reMarkable does hang up sometimes, so that's frustrating. From time to time, you have to wait, and it doesn't quite work out. Now, I told you about that feature of the backside of the stylus being the eraser. That works really cool. Look at that. So it doesn't erase it like in line. It erases what you did. So it doesn't erase like. So let's say I made this figure here, and it doesn't cut a swath through it. It takes it out completely. Mind you, when you press the back side of the stylus onto the screen, you have to push down. So you push down, and it goes in. It depresses into the stylus slightly, triggering the machine to tell it to erase what's there. That is super cool. I really like that. That is really nice. So yeah, I want to get rid of that, so I just go like that, and that's pretty quick, and it behaves pretty quickly. The other point was I covered the notes, USB. There really is no, it came with about 50 or so percent battery. I plugged it in for just a little while, just to make sure that it had a charge, and it started to charge all the way up, but it isn't all the way charged. So here is my first impression and comparison between the reMarkable and the MobiScribe. And A final point is you'll notice on the reMarkable these buttons here. These buttons will get you between pages. This will get you between pages. That'll take you to all of the other files and things that I have. But this will get you between pages, and it'll get you here, there, etc. This does not have that option. There is nothing out here. I have to change pages inside of a note by pressing this up here. Now I can go to the new page. I can go to a new page. Is that a deal killer? I don't know. I really don't particularly like where reMarkable has their buttons, because these do tend to get in the way, especially if my palm is down and writing. And I bump into it from time to time. It's not, you train yourself not to, but when I first got this, I was doing it often enough to say, wow, I wish maybe these buttons were over here, or there was some other solution. But is that a deal killer? We'll see. I tend to use these buttons a lot, so it could be. But we will find out. Perhaps I will come back after a time of testing and see what this thing actually does and what it has done. So MobiScribe, so far so good. And the one concern is what stops Amazon or even Barnes & Noble or some other big reader seller, device seller for ebooks. What stops them from buying this technology or coming up with their own technology that does the same thing on their devices? And so that would be a concern in the terms of these guys wouldn't be able to stay afloat, one would think. I hope they do. Innovation is good, and I wish them all the best. reMarkable as well. And I hope more folks take the chance and come up with new cool things like this. Thanks. Take care.